Hey everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fangirl, here to review episode 8 of Blue Exorcist Kyoto Saga. And that was a great episode. I really enjoyed that one. And especially seeing that part with Yukio actually animated because, oh, did that just, fuel my hate for Yukio even more than it already had. But anyway, so with this episode, Shura and all the Kyoto Exorcist people, they summon this fire bird thing like Kaneda, but it's not Kaneda, it's this other one, and they have to, use his powers to, try to defeat the Impure King, and that's their whole deal. It's this, very moot point, but I thought I'd just, talk about that, how, that's going down. And they're using these salamander things and all this stuff. They're trying. But with Rin, Bon, and everybody else. So, they were sent by Shura to go find, Bon's dad, Tatsuma Sugado, and they do find him, and he is, he's fine because Kaneda saved his life, so he's fine, but here's the thing, well, he explains how to defeat the Impure King to them, and the way to do that is that in the middle of the Impure King is this, shell, I don't know what that thing is in the middle. It's this weird, I don't know, it looks like a tail thing, I don't know. And in that is the heart of the Impure King, and inside of there is also a lot of miasma, so they got a little bit of an issue. But then he explains, Bon's dad explains, he can make this barrier to kind of conceal all that miasma, and everything be good so they could kill the Impure King. But here's the thing, he's really weak at the moment, so basically Kaneda was like, oh, you're his son? He's like talking to Bon, and he's like, well, let me transfer my powers to you, and Tatsuma is against that, of course, because he doesn't want his son to, bear all of this stuff. He wants to be the only one because he doesn't want his son to have to go through this, but in the end, the powers do get transferred to Ryuji, and yeah, so Ryuji now has these cool powers that he can use and make this barrier, but they have to get really close to the Impure King to do that. So they kind of split up. The Shiami and Izumo stay with Bon's dad to kind of help him. Shima and Konekomaru are trying to go back to the temple to tell everyone that what they just learned, and meanwhile Rin and Ryuji are going to go, get close to the Impure King and try to use that barrier and also defeat him. So that is what is all going on with everybody on Rin's side of everything and Ryuji's side of things. And also Kuro showed up and, is going to help Bon and Rin, which is really great. Oh man, I was kind of hoping this one scene they'd get to it, but they didn't, and I was like, dang it, but they'll get to it next episode most likely, so that's good. But with Yukio, though, Yukio has a lot of screen time in this episode, and he meets up, well, he didn't really meet up, but he sees Toto having a little bit of an issue, and he's like, wait, that can't be Toto, he's too young looking. But it is Toto, in fact, of course, and he has this whole talk with Yukio about how, basically, Yukio hates his brother. So yeah, that's a thing. He's saying, oh, it's always injustice. Father Fujimoto always paid attention to Rin. And he's like, you must just be a tool to protect Rin. Toto's telling him all this stuff. And of course, it's not true, but, Yukio being him, he's gonna, it's gonna get in his head. It's gonna get in his head, and then he's just gonna be like, oh, well, maybe that is true. Maybe I was just trained to be a tool to protect Rin. Maybe my father never loved me. And, oh gosh, and I can't take it that Yukio just lets all this stuff get in his head, and then he just believes it. He believes it to be true, and he believes that he hates Rin. It just annoys me. That's one thing about Yukio that has always annoyed me as a character. I'm like, just don't listen to people. It's like, oh my gosh. But yeah, there's this just, oh my gosh, that scene I was watching, and I'm like, oh, it's this scene, here we go. And yeah, so we'll have to see how that battle goes down in the next episode. Oh boy. But yeah, not much else happened in this episode of note, but it was a very good episode, very much enjoyed it. I did like seeing that scene with Yukio animated, I have to be honest, because that's, a scene that where I'm like, I don't like you, Yukio. But, on one hand, I kind of feel bad for Yukio, just a smidge. There's this smidge of me that's like, I kind of feel bad for you, but the rest of it's just like, no, I don't like you as a character. But because I just love Rin so much. But anyway, what did you guys think of this episode of Blue Exorcist Kyoto Saga? Did you enjoy it? What do you think's gonna happen next? I know what's gonna happen next because I read the manga, but you'll have to see what happens. It's gonna be great, and I will see you guys in whatever I review next. Bye!